begin with the breaking news that is coming in from the northeastern part of India. There seems to be no end to the violence in Manipur. The CRPF has now reportedly gunned down 11 suspected militants. The suspected militants were attacking a police station. The state and central forces were at the police station. Meanwhile, 5 civilians are also reportedly missing in the area. That's the latest that's coming in from conflict-ridden Manipur. Let me go across to my colleague Priyank, who's joining us with more details on this. Priyank, what more details do you have of the CRPF reportedly gunning down 11 suspected militants in Manipur?
Yeah, certainly there's a major development which is coming out from Manipur, where in Jiribam district, the place where a civilian lady was killed by the suspected militants. There was an operation which was launched by the central agencies with coordination with the local police, and what we are getting to know that 11 militants have been gunned down. The sources have confirmed it to the Times Network that one security personnel has also sustained injuries in this, but this comes up as a major breakthrough with respect to gunning down militants in this area, which is certainly something which can escalate further situation in the valley, because these militants were from the valley, and what we got to know that they were about to charge on the local police station. In the last 3 days, what we have witnessed that civilians, 2 women, have been killed by the suspected militants, where these women were unarmed, which is certainly a worrying trend in the rising escalated tension in the state of Manipur. Although we have got the confirmation from the CMO that from the Chief Minister's office that this operation has happened, the local police has also confirmed it, but the CRPF is yet to come out with an official statement, because over the period of last few months, when there was a tension which was escalating, where it was said that the removal of the Assam rifle was not accepted by the militants of by the residents, I would say, in the hilly area. So the involvement of CRPF is certainly something on which the CRPF will have to take some more time, because that can create an issue for their presence in the valley area, which was certainly opposed by the people, the ethnic community in the valley. So it's a very tense situation in Manipur. We'll have to take a series of caution, because this kind of information can certainly create unrest once again in Manipur. But looking at the 2 civilian women being killed near the buffer zone in Manipur was something because of which this operation was carried out, and what we are getting confirmation that 11 militants have been gunned down. We would not like to ascertain that from which community they were, from ethnic community, but it is certainly a major breakthrough, because they were armed and they were part of the local militia.
Priyank, there are also reports of 5 civilians being missing in the area. Could you help us get those details? Could you confirm that as well? What are you hearing from the authorities?
Authorities have told it to us that they got information regarding 5 locals from the valley missing in this particular operation, because before the operation also there were information that they could have been abducted, but that information is yet to be confirmed. It's a very tricky situation, as I was trying to tell you to our viewers, because the presence of CRPF in the valley is something which was accepted, but in the hilly area the presence of CRPF was not expected, because Assam Rifle has been guarding it, and when Assam Rifle started moving out from that particular zone, 4 battalions of Assam Rifle, the people in the valley were certainly opposing it. They were not in favor of the Assam Rifle being taken out and the CRPF being placed. Then sources suggested that it was assurance which was given from the top ranks of the CRPF that they will be maintaining peace and they will try to control the situation. But since those local volunteers, according to the people in the hilly area, who are actually militants, being killed by these security forces, which also includes CRPF, that can certainly disturb the presence of the CRPF in the Manipur zone, which is certainly a very worrying thing as of now. So high-level meetings will be happening. We just got this confirmation from the CMO that this particular operation has been confirmed to them, that there was an operation and 11 militants have been gunned down.
Right, Priyanka, like you said, this would, this raises fears of a potential escalation further in the Manipur area, which has seen, violence in the past few months. It has seen ethnic rift as well. And of course, like you said, we're not naming for security reasons which ethnic group these militants belong to. But, obviously now this will make the security apparatus in the entire state tighten the security arrangement. For the fear of, further escalation in and further tensions in the area.
Certainly. Yes, certainly, you're absolutely right, because it's a very complex situation. Let me tell you to our viewers that in Manipur, the ethnic communities have been clashing over the period of almost last 2 years. One community which stays in the valley zone claims that they have been in favor of the central government, but those committee who have been staying in the hilly area, they are also coming out and they want the central government's intervention. Earlier, 2 months back, we saw that Assam Rifle was having a strong presence there, and those people in the hilly area had total faith in Assam Rifle that okay, these will be the people, the security men will be guarding them. But because of the removal of Assam Rifle and them being replaced by the CRPF was certainly which created tension. There were a series of meetings which happened in Manipur, which finally resulted to placement of CRPF in presence of the Assam Rifle. So the people in the hilly zone thought that those local volunteers who are actually militia, the local militia, will not be getting affected by the presence of the CRPF. Now news coming out that in this particular operation, since CRPF was majorly playing a role, which has been on the top ranks of what I spoke, they have been denying it so far. But the local sources have confirmed it to Mirror that this operation has been carried out, can certainly be something which can, create trouble for the presence of the CRPF, and there could be another unrest following to the presence of the CRPF and them being involved in killing of the 11 militants, which has happened so far. So that is certainly something which can delay the official confirmation. But what I have got to know through my sources that this operation has been carried out, and one CRPF man is also reported to be injured, although 11 militants who were the local volunteers, who were armed local volunteers, have been killed by the operation. Because they were trying to attack a local police station, which is certainly something which would be stopped by the security apparatus.